I'm not the guy to ask that question.
Well, Petey, how does it feel to just be back home for a stretch?
Yeah, it feels good. Happy to get some sleep in my bed.
Talk to us about Four Nations.
No, very exciting. I think it's exciting for us players and fans, and yeah, very excited for it.
What does it mean to you to be part of that team, like kind of the elite of the Swedish hockey world?
No, it's cool. I mean, you grow up watching. I mean, I remember when I was watching when we won gold in Turin '06, and I was so fired up watching Lundqvist. I was goalie the next practice, but anyway, it's cool. It brings back good memories, and now to be part of it, it's very cool.
When you get the phone call, does it you feel a little bit taller as they're telling you the news?
Yeah, definitely. I was very happy when I got the phone call, and yeah, it's exciting.
It's a concept right now, obviously, but the idea of best on best at this level, like, do you think there'll be full and total buy-in from the players?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know how many years since last time we had best on best, but either way, you want to come up on top, and all 3 games, and it's going to be tough, all good teams, so yeah, excited for it to see how well we'll do.
Is there any good-natured chirping that started between your teammates that are also going in the dressing room yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. No, but I'll definitely be on Quinn and Langs.
Brett mentioned you guys played at the youth level and the
yeah,
first.
we've been playing a bunch of times with the junior national team. Yeah, if I paired up with him, it will be great.
You have an edge there compared to some of the other teams that don't have that experience?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit, but the type of hockey we play, juniors don't really work during this level. So, but yeah, no, it's just very exciting and cool.
Elias, what are the challenges when you're on a road trip like that for so long, you're in other time zones, and then you come back? What are the challenges for you guys when you come back from that situation?
I mean, it's a lot of traveling. It takes a toll on the body. But we had a good day off yesterday. Recharged today was good practice, and personally, I have no time coming back to Vancouver. I'm a bit of a night owl, so I don't mind the time difference coming back.
You don't need a long time to readjust?
No, I mean, what choice do we have? So it's just gotta figure out, and I think now when I played a couple of years here, you learn what works for you.
Do you have a sense of why the road's been working so well and why it maybe hasn't clicked, but maybe will now?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. I don't have the answers, but obviously we've been a very good road team. We want to continue that, but we haven't been the best at home, so obviously want to change that. And what it is, if it's the starts, if it's whatever, but we're working to figure it out.
You wanted to put your knee through hell before you came back. Has it been through hell?
Yeah, probably pretty close to it. Yeah, I mean, it's just about getting that consistent practice time. I mean, it's been a little tough just with the schedule. The guys have been playing a lot of games, so just trying to find that time, and on the road trip back to back there, and then a couple afternoon games, so not a lot of team skates, but that's just the nature of the schedule. So it's just about managing that and finding times where I can kind of get to consistent reps and practice and things like that.
Do you feel like there was time on the road, though, to make progress? Do you feel like you're farther ahead?
Yeah, I mean, there's always time. You can make stuff work with the tools that you have, and Marco has been great trying to accommodate me with at the same time keeping Artie and Lang sharp. So I definitely feel like I've been working and progressing since I talked to you guys last.
Is having a proper game day, like a night game as opposed, say playing midday like you guys did on the weekend, is that important too as well for just be able to have the normal routine for whenever your first game is?
I don't know. I think that first game back, there's so much going on, mentally. I don't think the time of the game is really that important. So yeah, I don't think about that too much. I guess personally, maybe some guys it matters more.
As you pass these hurdles, Thatcher, having your own net today, do you allow yourself to get excited for what's to come?
Yeah, I mean, obviously been looking forward to it for a while now. But I mean, I've told you guys plenty of times, I'm a guy that's pretty day to day. just kind of bank what I was able to get done today and move forward to whatever tomorrow brings. So, yeah, I mean, obviously I'm looking at the schedule and I'm in a position now to, kind of look down the road and see what's ahead. So it's been good.
You say tomorrow?
What's that? I am not the guy to ask that question.
But are you an option? Like, are you at a point now where you could play?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to talk today. Like I said, it's been pretty day to day, which is great. We're kind of out of that week to week window now, and so it's been a lot of communication with Marco and talk. And I think I'm at a point now where I could potentially have a discussion with him and be available to back up or what have you. Between now and probably the next 3 games. So I think that's kind of the window we're looking at and kind of see what each day brings.
You've built your career to a point where you're one of the best in this business, best in the finalists last year and all that kind of stuff. Are you coming back to be the number 1 guy, or do you understand that it's going to be a slow ramp up and workload and all those types of things and the job that Kevin's done, obviously? How do you look at sort of re-immersing into all this?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I want to give Lanks all the credit in the world. I mean, he's been unbelievable this year. It's been really fun to get to know him and be able to watch him play. And, it's a challenging position that he was put in coming into a new team and being able to, manage the workload that he's been given. For me, I'm managing my expectations a little bit. I think it'd be foolish to say that I'm going to come back and be, perfectly sharp and feel like I have my A game in game 1. Obviously, that takes a little bit of time. Just seeing game reps and things is kind of the last step of fully doing the rehab. So I'm not really putting an expectation on that. Obviously, the way Lanks has played, it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off of myself to come in and not feel like I have to save the world. And again, I'm taking it day by day.
I mean, everybody, if we're lucky, we evolve. Do you feel differently or know more that affects your approach to coming back from this injury than, say, 2 years ago or even last year? Have you learned things about your previous comebacks that you're now putting into play?
I mean, yeah, sometimes, I've definitely learned a lot anatomically. Sometimes that's a little torturous when you know a little too much maybe about the body and trying to perfect routines and things like that. But, I think, like you said, coming back from different injuries over the years, you kind of learn about things. And I definitely think that there's some things that I can kind of tweak here and there, just preparationally and workload-wise, not necessarily playing games. I don't think that's really the answer, but definitely just some things like routine-wise and like I said, preparationally, whether it be practice days or goalie ice, things like that, you can kind of tweak and manage yourself a little bit better.
I heard Hoglander is a big Taylor Swift fan.
I want to say Hogs. I would say myself.
What's your favorite song?
I don't know. A love story.
You want to give me a part of it? You want to give me a sample?
No, I can't say it.
Quinn, thanks for taking the time to come and sit down and chat with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.